Let's get going, and welcome back to the next episode of the Canstown Patriots Dynasty. Today we take on the number 5 Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let's see how this will go. Thanks for watching, and go Pats.
Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Nebraska's offense takes the field to start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible.
Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. It's all...
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. He wants to take the top off. Holds it in on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Makes the grab. It's Ives.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They go to the ground. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the tailback. He's past the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play.
Turning it on. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll try the run. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Runs for the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Gill. There's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cornhuskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Zings it complete to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Gill. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the 1st quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ives. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. That's caught, it's Smith. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Cornhuskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Oklahoma. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Ives. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They need hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. quick handoff.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Dropping back, it's Gill. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Gill. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hilton. And it's in there for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Lowers those pads. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskers.
And nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Hilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Raiola. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Huskers will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Gill. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Now the play fake. He's going for the goal line. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Trying to pound it in. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Gill. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's I. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Nebraska! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's loose down the middle. At the 30. The 10. And he will house it. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. They add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Ohio. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Sets up the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Huskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Just feeds the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The play-action fake. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Cornhuskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He'll go to the sneak.
Not sexy, it's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go, high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. Got a little space. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really fit.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Flying out to the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Caught near the sticks. It's Hilton. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They'll give it to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert. Oh, he's got some space. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Right back to the well. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Makes the catch. It's Ives. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Huskers will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Grabs it in the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to the ground, finding an escape route. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
On the move. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Look out, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The Patriots will kneel
I'll tell you what,
in
a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking,
the
more guys in the
Patriots
box,
have upset
more big
number
guys.
5
I better
Nebraska.
stop this guy because he's unbelievable. He's a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC's got to give him the
34
ball
to
some
24.
A hostile
And again, that was
environment
full of
can have a major
interceptions.
impact
I
on
would
even the
say that.
most composed,
Hill,
well-prepared
18 of 29,
team. So how
170, a
much
touchdown,
did the crowd
4
play a factor in
interceptions.
this upset?
Well, this is what makes college
Cameron
football so
Timms,
great.
the
The
player
home
of the
crowd and how they were
26
able to
carries,
impact this
133
game.
and a
No doubt
touchdown.
about it, David.
Or,
They played
the
a
player
big
that might be our
And they're still
defense.
jacked
Should be.
up, and they're still
Miles,
excited.
Paul
They play a
Hilton,
big
not
factor,
Miles,
and it
sorry,
affects
Paul Hilton,
everything.
Hilton
College
gets
football,
the 1
road
receiving touchdown on 7
they're
catches
tough.
for
Even when the team
65
isn't
yards and
ranked
a
like they
TD,
were today,
obviously.
These are the types of moments that can jump
And then
up
the
and bite you.
defense.
Thanks so much
3
for spending
picks,
some
3
time with
different
us. For
players.
David Pollock and
Nico
Jesse Palmer,
Murphy,
I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
Duncan
another
Stockton,
presentation
and
of EA
Eddie
Sports College
Pleasant.
Football.
These two ended up resulting in defensive touchdowns. Stockton and Pleasant both ended up as touchdowns. Randy Kelly hit all 4 extra points and both field goals today. And Fina had 4 punts for 123 yards, 119 net yards. Kick returns, Deion Snelling had a 24-yard return, and Waters had a 17-yard return. Punt returns, only 1. And the Patriots, Nebraska falls on the road to the hands of the Canstown Patriots. And after that, we probably should be ranked. But we're not. 4-1 on the year, 2-0 in conference play after beating both UCLA and now number 5 Nebraska. And we've got our biggest game of the year, our game of the year, the rivalry game. The Canstown Patriots against the Canchester Falcons. We are going to hopefully destroy the Falcons this year. And we did last year, and we didn't have as good a football team last year as we do this year, I think. I'm pretty sure this team is better. As you see, Brendan Moffitt chose Ohio State. It's disgusting to me. Mayo locked us out. But a lot of guys still interested in coming to the Patriots to be football players. And the Patriots. I'm sorry, this isn't the Wolverines guys. But the Patriots rise to 4-1. We'll see you next week for our rivalry game against the Falcons. Thanks for watching, and